Here we are once again, fellow programmers, for a code along video, this time with the focus on escape sequences. Over to Repl.it, have our REPL created named escape sequences, and we have a system.out.println. And remember, inside that print line, in between those parentheses, we put a string literal. A string literal, I told you, is anything inside of double quotes. And so on a previous video, we went inside those double quotes and we typed anything. And it worked. And in our console, it will just print out that string literal anything for us. Even if you spell anything incorrectly, it will still work. Remember, you don't have to spell words or phrases. You could put anything that you want in there. And then at one point, we went and we put a double quote somewhere inside that word. And it didn't work anymore because it thought any was the string literal. And then it didn't know what thing was over here. And then it thought we were starting another string literal at the end. And it was so confused. And that's when you guys thought I was a liar, and then you guys just stopped listening to everything I said, and I lost total credibility with you. Now, I'm here to fix that because I told you we would fix that in a later video, and this is that later video. We can output a double quote to the console. We just need to tell this double quote to act in its secret alter ego. To do that, we are going to give it a secret message by putting a backslash in front of it. That backslash tells the next character to behave in a different way than it normally does. So you'll notice in dark theme that turns to a pink color because it recognizes it as an escape sequence. It says escape how you normally act and act in your alter ego manner. Now, normally the double quote is used to enclose our string literal, but that's not what its secret alter ego is. Its secret alter ego is just a regular printable double quote character. And so now when we run that in the console, we have printed out a double quote. So this double quote in the middle is not acting as an enclosure for a string literal. Now, there were 4 string literals that we looked at, or sorry, there were 4 escape sequences that we looked at. Backslash double quote is one of them. Another one that we looked at, let's say system.out.println, maybe we wanted to make a string literal, so put in your double quotes. Remember, we were saying Batman and Robin. And so we were trying to see if we could run that. And so it prints it out, Batman and Robin. Now, let's send a message to this middle N right here, and let's tell it to act in its secret alter ego. Let's get rid of this character in front of it, and let's put a backslash there instead. And you'll notice now that it turns into a different color because it recognizes it as an escape sequence. Now this N is not going to act like a normal printable N anymore. It's going to act in its secret alter ego. When we print it, we can see that it acts as the new line character, and it acted like we hit enter between those two. Now you'll notice that there is a space before the R in Robin. There's also a space that printed after the Batman as well. That's because we did leave a space here and we left a space here. Those spaces are printed. If we want, we can remove those spaces and we can just have that all nestled up right next to each other. And so now when we print that, It shows up in our console. Batman on one line, Robin on the next line. There's no space before the R in Robin. There's no space after Batman. So escape sequences do not need space. They'll just activate as soon as they see the backslash. We're going to do another one. Let's do system.out.println. And let's do Superman, and then we'll do \T, and then we'll do Clark Kent. Now \T, that is the escape sequence for a tab. So it will put in, I think it's 4 blank spaces. Yeah, it puts in 4 blank spaces to represent a tab. So we used 3 of them, \, double quote, \n, \t. What if, for some reason, we want to print the actual \ character? How do we print the \ character? So maybe we want to print out system.out.println. We want to do Wonder Woman. We want a \, and then Diana Prince. How would we print that out? Now it is already flagging us an error because we tried to start an escape sequence and it says it's not one of the valid escape sequences. You can see all of the valid escape sequences in there. Now this escape sequence that we want to use \, because we want to tell this second \ to not act as an escape sequence. So in order to do that, we need to put an the escape character before it so that it tells the next character to not behave in its normal fashion, to behave in its super secret identity. Its super secret identity is just the normal \ character. So now when we run that, we have anything with our double quote. We have Batman and Robin with the new line. We have Superman Clark Kent with the tab. And then we have Wonder Woman and Diana Prince with the \ in there. So those are the 4 escape sequences that we will be using in this course. Make sure that you hit me up with any questions or concerns that you have regarding this content. Join us in our next video and keep programming.